this. It's beautiful. I mean, could you imagine an American architect saying, "Hey Bob, I've got an idea. Let's put a giant angel statue on top of this building just for people to have something beautiful to look at." It might start out that way, but before too long it'll be, "Hey Mark, boss said nix on the giant angel." He's thinking more along the lines of a flagpole.
Americans always think Europe is so perfect, but such beauty and long history can be really oppressive. It reduces an individual to nothing. It just reminds you all the time you're just a little speck in a long history. Where in America, you feel like you could be making history. That's why I like Los Angeles, because it's so...
Ugly?
No. I was going to say neutral. It's like looking like a blank canvas. I think people go to places like Venice on their honeymoon to make sure that in the first 2 weeks of their marriage, they don't get into fights because they'll be too busy looking at all the beautiful things. That's what people call a romantic place. Somewhere where the prettiness can contain your primary violent instincts. A really good place for a honeymoon would be somewhere like New Jersey.
Okay, Q&A time. We've known each other for a little while now. We're stuck with each other. We can ask each other a few, direct questions.
Okay, so we ask each other questions?
And you have to answer 100% honestly.
Of course.
Okay, first question. Describe your first sexual feelings towards someone.
Well, let me think. Jean-Marc Fleury.
Jean-Marc Fleury.
We were in the summer camp together. He was a swimmer, and he had that bleached out chlorine hair with green eyes. And to improve his times, he would strip off the hair from his arms and legs. So he was like this gorgeous dolphin. Anyway, my friend Emma had the biggest crush on him. And one day I was walking on my way back to my room. He came walking up beside me. I told him he should ask Emma out because she got a big crush on him. But he said to me, "That's too bad because I have a big crush on you." And that really scared the hell out of me because I thought he was so fine. He officially asked me on a date, but I pretended I didn't like him because I was too afraid of what I might do. But I went to a swimming competition and watched him swimming around. It was so sexy. And at the end of the summer, we sort of wrote these little declarations of love to each other and said we would keep writing and for sure one day meet again soon.
Did you?
Of course not.
Then I think this would be the appropriate time to tell you I happen to be an excellent swimmer.
Okay, I'll make a note. But it's my turn to ask a question. Have you ever been in love?
Yes. Okay, next question. What do you think?
Wait a minute. We can give each other one-word answers?
Why not?
After I went to such detail on my first sexual feelings.
But there's a big difference between those two things. I mean, I could tell you all about my sexual feelings. No big deal. Like, what if I asked you about love?
I would have lied, but at least it would have made a great story.
See, the whole concept of love is much more complex. I mean, love's like God or something. It's everywhere. I see it, I feel it, but I don't know if another person is going to hand it to me.
Fortunately, I know what you mean.
For what it's worth, my first sexual feelings were experienced through an obsessive relationship with Miss July 1978. You know Playboy?
Yes.
Okay. Next question. Name something that really pisses you off.
Oh gosh, everything pisses me off.
Like what?
I hate when strange men tell me to smile just to make them feel better about their stupid lives. I hate that 300 kilometers away, there's a war going on. People are dying. Nobody knows what to do about it. I hate how the media tries to control our minds. It's like this very new form of sort of fascism. And I hate, in a foreign country, each time I wear black or lose my temper or express my opinion about anything, everyone always goes, oh, it's so French, oh, it's so cute. I hate that. Okay, it's my turn now. What's the problem with you?
You, probably.
Huh?
No, really. I've had this thought for a week. It's kind of a problem.
What is it?
Well, do you believe in reincarnation?
So level is interesting.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are talking about past lives and all that. And even if you don't believe in that in a specific way, most people have some notion of an eternal soul, right? Anyway, my thought was this. If we all have our origins at the beginning of human history in some way, where did all the current souls come from? I mean, the Earth's population 50,000 years ago was not even 1 million people. I mean, 10,000 years ago, it was only a few million. Now the Earth's population is between 5 and 6 billion. That's about a 5,000 to 1 split of each soul in just the last 50,000 years, which is just a blip in the Earth's time. At best, we're just a tiny fraction of a soul. Is that why we all feel so scattered?
So that's a problem?
I know it's a scattered thought, but I guess it's all the more reason it makes sense.